Me and Luca would take over the game out there, boy. We'll set up all type of shit out there. Straight black market societies, fucking start our own fucking drug lab out there.
Because Tony still believes in the same nonsense. He thinks he's a contract killer all over again. The black market society.
You're
a piece of shit. You have the opportunity to go somewhere brand new, create a new world, something incredible, and the first thing you're gonna do is create a black market
for drugs.
People are gonna need it. People are gonna need it out there. It's just gonna get crazy.
You are not the candidate, Tony.
Capitalist.
We decline. You failed our interview. You're done.
Aliens. How about that? You think there's other beings in this universe? It's a big universe. Do you think there's other ones out there with people on it? I would like to think there is, but got the government covering up UFOs as aerial events now and shit. So,
oh my god! I think mathematically, it's like a certainty that there is some life in the universe, right? And you said it; it's a big place. Big is an understatement, right? I think it's like a mathematical certainty that there's some life, intelligent life. It's possible. I don't know. It gets crazy. I mean, really, what you're asking though, right? Is if well, I don't know. What are you asking? Are you asking if we think that aliens have come to Earth, or do we think there's aliens in the universe?
Do you think there is extraterrestrial beings out there? And do you think they have visited Earth?
Yes to the first question. Second question is, here's my take on it. The universe is fucking huge. For any aliens to get over here, it would be 100-year mission minimum, right? Probably longer.
From our feeble little minds, yeah.
Well, you're talking like even if they had like light speed travel, right? Like you're still talking like, so it'd be such a long mission time. And then they go on this like 100-year mission or 1,000-year mission or whatever the fuck, right? And they get to Earth and they're like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to cloak ourselves and be invisible. And we're just going to appear sometimes. we're just going to reveal ourselves a little bit, just sometimes. And they're like, and boom, mission complete. That's all we came here to do. No, dude, they would come and they would make contact. Like there would be absolute like, you're not gonna spend that the whatever space budget it would be to launch a mission over here and spend that much time just to, I don't know, abduct some cows and some rednecks or something.
I don't know. I mean, if let's say we were the aliens and we go and visit a planet that's, you know,
we'd nuke it.
Probably. But they'll go down and they'll want to be like studying what's there. They would want to see like, oh, okay, like, you know, this is going on. They don't look hostile. Like they're just looking and testing and seeing. Maybe that's what they're doing with us.
Oh, like the National Geographic Channel, like where like the little like the prairie dogs popping our heads up, out, yeah, unaware that there's a photographer in the like 100 yards away with the zoom lens.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't know really. I would like to say that maybe there isn't some aliens that did come here and you know did whatever they did, but to say that we're the only people in this universe, we don't even know how big this universe is. We don't really, you know, you think we do. We're only measuring as far as we can actually measure.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So it's like, based off of what we think, yeah, sure, we measured it, but that shit is almost infinite. And that's why I always tell people, like, if aliens do come to this world and be like, yo, we'll take 2 of you, or we'll take some of you guys so you can see it, I'll be out. I'm gone.
Yeah, the universe is the definition of infinite. It's ever growing.
Yeah, it's expanding. I think, yeah. Eventually it'll stop.
I do think there's other people out
and
there.
And they'll snap back in.
Oh my God. The Big Bang all over again.
Do you believe in aliens, though?
When everything comes in so hot, it collides.
Double, you believe
That's
in aliens.
scary. I mean,
You look like you believe in aliens.
I believe in I shared this video once about Mars being our home world and shit like that. Is terrible. At one point in time, I guess, yeah, I believed in aliens, but maybe, maybe, maybe they touched down. Maybe they've given us some advancement of technology, but like that's all like say so. That's all a fantasy. I don't know if any of that's true. You know what I mean? Are there lizard people?
I
That's the
Are
worst
the
story I've ever heard in my life, bro.
did the water turn the frogs gay? These things are all legitimate questions. You know what I mean? But I mean, like,
that
I
man
mean,
is
it
the
would be.
embarrassment of Austin, Texas.
I thought
He's
he was like,
hilarious.
that's fucking funny.
I remember seeing that man just screaming on corners with a fucking megaphone before he had any kind of following.
They were just releasing videos recently, though the United States Army and stuff like that, and they've released videos of like what I mean. The only thing that I could guess is that it's surveillance drones from like other countries trying to like survey what we got going on. You know what I
That's
mean? Where we're at and stuff like that. And like that's my only answer to like what those things could actually be.
that's my assumption as well. I saw a video where a guy had recreated some of the kind of effects that they were seeing in those videos, with like he was claiming that it was a combination of shitty quality night vision capabilities on the cameras, some specific like triangle shaped like lens they were using, and like or like a light apparatus that they were using, and low visibility. Like he was like all these conditions together, he's like could cause that little like triangle spaceship that they saw to appear. He's like, and here's me recreating, and then he like kind of recreated it. They look pretty similar, but whether that explains away all of them, I don't know. Who is that
Because
dude?
like
Who's that dude? The dude from Blink-182. He's got his like one of the guys. He's like all about aliens. He's got his own like little alien foundation. They did a Freedom Information Act. I think they got the U.S. government to release a bunch of like information about unidentified flying objects.
That's
yeah,
interesting. No, I don't know anything about that.
the Blink 182 guy, yeah.
Hmm.
But I mean, what's interesting to me is like is more or less of like that counter like basically spy shit. Like we're like as countries we're all constantly trying to spy on each other, and that in my opinion is more or less what those things are, like
Spy
counter
drones.
ops and shit like that. Yeah, stuff like that.
Think of
If
the
you had
information
easy on
Tony
here,
could
it'll be a
have.
wrap.
Think of the
Yo, oh my
information
God.
Tony could have for us if he had actually become a contract killer.
He'd probably know the answer to this right now. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, no, I
He'd be
remember.
like,
I was
he's-
in that drone. That was
He's
a
like-
Wednesday."
Not
He's like, I
only
killed mad aliens, yo.
not only would I know the answer,
Headshot.
and not only would I tell you, I would also have to kill you.
That's foul.
That's
that technology one is interesting because I fell into this weird YouTube hole recently. And I've got these videos popping up on my recommendation, and it's all these dudes with like these huge stones, like these like 60-foot long stones, and they're like 10 feet wide, and it's them cutting these stones, but they're cutting it with just a sledgehammer and some chisels. And what they do is they hit these, they like split it down the middle base. They put these little like these chisels all the way down, and they hit them all the way down, and then they go back and they go back again. And then like they hit it one last time, and then the entire stone like splits cleanly like down the middle.
Mhm.
It's crazy
fuck?
stuff. It's crazy stuff. And then like all the comments are like, yeah, show this to your buddies that are like, how did the Egyptians cut those stones?
Oh
And-
no, I actually seen what you're talking about. I've seen it. It's literally like little metal picks, and they put them in there, and they'll slice it clean. But I don't know if they did that with the pyramids. Those are pretty big fucking blocks. I mean, maybe.
These ones are huge, dude.
Oh yeah, maybe. Easy would tell you that an alien came in here with a big ass knife and sliced that shit perfectly for us and then took off. Although the Egyptians have paintings of them fucking pointing at something in the sky with lights. Maybe it's the sun. I don't know.
It's probably the sun, moon, stars.
Sky gods
Comet.
sky gods are so old though, dude.
Even from the
every
Mayans.
religion's got a sky god.
Yeah, the Mayans too. It's crazy.
Everybody.
Superstitious shit. Aliens and shit.
So like I was saying, I don't even know if there's other intel. Like we might be the smartest things in the entire universe, which is kind of depressing. But yeah, because like when we say it's a mathematical certainty that there's life out there, we're talking about like there's some fluid in there that has like bacteria, like, and that's like life or something, like indication of some type of life, right? And so it's like anything beyond that is just adding more and more complexity, right?
It could even be that we're just late to the game. These civilizations have come and gone, and we're the last ones that have popped up. We might go and get to some like far off galaxies someday and just find the remnants of like a society that destroyed themselves. Like that's entirely possible.
That'd be lit.
Like Returnal.
Find some Prothean technology, and then you just
all I've got in my mind
so
right now.
Mass Effect.
I've got Alien Covenant in my mind. That's all I can think of right now. Those the what do they call them? The engineers or whatever.
Yeah. That's just funny as
engineers.
Fuck. You have that in your mind.
From, not Alien Covenant. This is the other one, the one that everybody hates.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Prometheus.
Yeah.
Prometheus, yeah.
I like that movie.
Do you like that movie?
It was pretty good.
So
why didn't she just run to the right when that spaceship was falling down? Why didn't she just run to the right?
That shit was so stupid.
Why did the scientists immediately just take his helmet off without knowing that he was in a breathable atmosphere? Mm-hmm. Why did the scientists start touching on that one little alien thing's head? These guys find alien technology and they start slapping it. The first thing they do.
That's Science 101, dude. You just poke, you pop, you
balls
taste.
To the walls, man. Fuck it.
I don't know. That movie was stupid on so many levels, but it was cool. It was visually very interesting, and I don't know. I love Alien, and the franchise in general. I like Alien 1, 2, and 3. So I was excited for Prometheus. A little bummed out by it, but I still think I could watch it. I could watch Prometheus. It's not as bad as everybody makes it seem, but
it's goofy. It's a fun movie to riff on, but it is very pretty. It's incredibly well shot.
Yep.
Yeah,
and it actually ties in Blade Runner to Alien. So
does it really?
How?
Yeah, they reference some corporations that exist in Blade Runner.
Interesting.
Really?
I didn't know that.
I still haven't seen the new Blade Runner.
Oh man!
Oh my god!
It's really good.
So good.
Yeah, it's good.
I keep putting it off. Maybe I'll do that today because I want to watch the old one and then I want to watch the new one. I want to do back to back.
Dude, I just watched the original Blade Runner, like, I think maybe last weekend. I was doing something. I just put it in the background. I love that movie.
I still forget what the movie's about. Like, I remember watching it, understanding it, but right now, trying to go back and remember, I forget pieces here and there. So I might want to go and rewatch it today.
It's about whether androids dream of electric sheep or not, basically.
Yeah. It's the book. Yeah, man.
It's a good
Blade
one.
Runner's my shit.
Yeah. Okay, so alien conversation though. Let's say we were able to get onto that rocket to Mars to go and be like the first people over there, like forming a society and exploring and terraforming and all that fun stuff. Y'all in or y'all not in? I am a single guy. I'm pretty unattached. I'm on that spaceship.
I'm in it with my kid.
I'll go die on Mars. I don't give a fuck.
We're gonna die regardless. Might as well die somewhere else.
Nah, I'm staying my ass on Earth. Like I wish I wish in that moment I could split into like two beings and go and have those experiences because it'd be interesting. It'd be all brand new and shit like that. But there ain't even no internet over there. There ain't no TV.
You ain't gotta worry about that.
And shit. Like,
you ain't gotta worry about that.
You don't worry about that. I'm worried about that. I know your ass. Your ass be acting like you don't need that shit until you be bored. You be like, ooh, can't wait to go back home and get into some Warzone. You think you playing Warzone in Mars?
I'm dropping in, boy.
You ain't dropping into shit.
NASA got
That's
the
what it-
best. NASA got the best internet. You don't think that's if they can transmit motherfucking communications, they're gonna definitely transmit 5G network out there. Like it's just gonna be good.
Tony's gonna be playing at 1 frame per 15 minutes.
Exactly. You didn't watch the fucking Martian? That dude was sending text messages back and having to wait like 15 minutes at a time.
That shit is ridiculous.
That's
Nah,
a good
but I'll be
fucking movie.
down. Emily also wants to do that. Like you can ride to the moon. There's a thing that you can do that with the SpaceX shit or whatever. That you can just.
Joey, does space
No.
scare you? What is going on over here?
Yo, traveling to space?
Why not? That's something that a lot of
That's
people can't say they
scary.
do.
You don't want a wall about that big separating you from a vacuum that'll just split you inside out.
No thanks.
I don't know. I think I would want to do it. I
Keep me
wouldn't.
down on the ground where it's safe.
I don't know. I would like to go to Mars and just be the first civilization out there and start a whole new thing. And
At this current stage of my life, yeah, I'm all in. I'm down. Just put me on that fucking rocket.
Me
You
and
need
Luca-
IT guys up in space. Send
me
me.
and Luca would take over the game out there, boy. We'll set up all type of shit out there. Straight black market societies. Fucking start our own fucking drug lab out there. Just fucking
Because Tony still believes in the same nonsense. He thinks he's a contract killer all over again. The black
I'm over there-
market society.
I'm
Yeah,
over
you're
there
a piece of
taking.
shit. You have the opportunity to go somewhere brand new, create a new world, something incredible, and the first thing you're gonna do is create a black market.
For drugs.
People gonna need it. People gonna need it out there. It's just gonna get crazy.
You are not the candidate, Tony.
Capitalist.
We decline. You failed our interview. You're done.
Nah, but it'll
you're
be
gonna-
dope out there. You gotta think, right? Like you go to a whole new planet. There's nothing out there. You're building your whole life or whatever, right? And then people eventually are gonna come over. Who's gonna be in charge out there? Better than me and Luca. Come on. Soon
You
as
can't even buy formula in Mars. They're not sending Luca over there. You're going alone.
alone, I don't think I can do that. I have to bring somebody with me. I'll bring Doughboy. I have them trank Doughboy, and then he'll wake up in space, and I'll be like, "Yo, Dough, we out here. I told him to trank you, and we good."
Right.
Dough would probably hate me, but
Yo, you'd hear me from Earth, from space. No!
they got tricked. I have the government trank Doughboy. He wakes up and fucking, we're like 100 years that way or down to fuck whatever, how long it takes us to get to Mars, 4 or 5 years. I'd be like, "Yo, Dough, you slept for 3 years, my G." "What do you mean? Nigga, we in Mars."
He'd
Like-
still be sleepy.
Yeah, he'll still be
Yeah.
sleepy.
He'll wake
Ready
up
for-
cranky.
Ready for a nap.
He'll wake up cranky. Dude, you would actually regret your decision because as soon as Doughy wakes up, he's going to start looking around. He's going to start touching things. He's going to fucking accidentally eject you out from the spaceship and shit. He's going to, oh, what is this button? He's going to start clicking shit.
Yeah, you're actually right about that. Dough is a
He
fucking...
going to kill you.
I'll just restrain him. I'll put him like...
Yeah.
Restraints.
Tony's gonna be there in his seat, and he's just gonna see Doughy's pants just float by. Doughy's shirt. He's gonna look back. Doughy's gonna be in 0G, floating with his tank top and his tidy whiteys.
with that
one
shit
nipple
stain
out.
in the back. Shit stain in the
Oh,
back of his
wow.
whitey tights.
They're gonna go through all their food in the first year of the trip because he's just gonna hotbox the entire spaceship.
Jesus.
Yeah, facts. Then yeah, I wouldn't want to take Dough now. Yeah, thank you, Pooch. You saved my whole trip to Mars there.
Yeah, please kidnap somebody else.
I'll take Everett.
Tranquilize somebody else.
Could you imagine Everett would fuck up the whole society on Mars with his Soviet shit? Like, this is a Soviet planet now. Da 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 da. Like, we're not doing this and not doing that. And I would have to abide. I would be like, fuck it.
He said,
Take over.
Contact the Russians.
Jesus.
I can't wait for when we start having guests on this show and people would just like, or doing live streaming soon and just be like, people would just comment and be like, "Yo, what the fuck are y'all talking about?"
Well, Tony, first you have to start showing up on time if we want to do any
Yeah,
of
I'm
this.
always on time. Always on
This
time.
is Tony's version of on time is showing up at early and then leaving and showing back up again late, and then saying I was here before everybody.
That's Doughboy's line. I just stole it.
Well,
Doughboy did that shit. I stole it from Doughboy.
Doughy did do that a few times. In the beginning, Doughy would hop into the Discord calls and then go and take a shower and be like, "Yo, I was on the call."
Doughy is actually the most on time now, though, because he got so tired of Tony saying he was late.
Yeah. But no, it's not only because I was saying it, it's because Pucho would co-sign. Once Pucho co-sign, it's like a dagger hits Doughboy so hard. He's like, oh, he agreed with Tony. He just dies a little bit. I'm just like, I love it. I love that shit. As soon as I say, yo, Dough, you acting like a bitch, Pucho comes. Yeah, nigga, you acting like a bitch. Doughboy be like, just sitting there with that fucking little Toto face, nigga.
Damn.
Man. I love you, though.
So he's sitting there with a vagina face.
Yeah, with a vagina face. Not the toilet seat brand company. Just the vagina face. But nah.
Shout out to them Total toilets, all right? When I was in Japan, they were everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they made in Japan?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know anything about I'm not a toilet manufacturer. I was giving them a shout out. Dude, they got built-in bidets into these things.
I've yet to use one.
You hit these little buttons on these little toilets, and you get a fucking a super soaker right into your asshole, and it fucking cleans you. It's the best.
Does shit splatter all against your ass cheeks, though?
Super soaker right into your asshole?
You would love that shit, though.
Yes. So he's like,
all your butt problems will go away.
Super soaker right into your
ass. I've heard it's the way to go, dude. I've heard once you do the bidet, you never go back.
Yep. I was over there for 2 weeks. The best time of my life, all right? Dude, it's like, you take a shit, you get shot up the ass, and it just cleans all your shit out. And then you take a little toilet paper, you just pat it dry, you toss it, and you're done. You walk away with the cleanest ass you've ever had.
I feel like the girls will have more fun with that toilet seat.
It's not about fun. We're talking about cleaning yourself.
No, let's think a little pervy right now, right? Imagine you sit there, if you let your butt getting played with, and that shit just shoots you constantly, that you might get off on that. Same for a girl. If it shoots into her vagina and it's just mad vibrations and shit, then you might get off on that.
I don't
Stimulation.
I don't think anyone's trying to get off while they're trying to get clean. Maybe there are. I don't know.
You don't jerk off in the shower?
I live alone. I don't need a designated spot for any of my activities.
No, I'm saying it's just the same reason you piss in the shower. Every man and woman has pissed in the shower.
Fucking shower.
Oh, here we go with the cum clogging shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Pucho thinks that if you come enough in your shower, that you will have to call a plumber to unclog the cum that's in your drain because the cum doesn't disappear. This is a sideline. This is a off-air conversation we had the other night.
We gotta tell to the young people that watch this. This is not a good conversation for you to hear.
Yeah. Just this is probably towards the end of our pod right now, so just exit out right here if you're underage. But, get the fuck out of here. Well, you is not. I'm gonna call the plumber real quick. Hey, Tom, the plumber. Yeah, I need you to come unclog my shower. Why, sir? I have loads of cum in the shower and it's just clogging it all the way up. The guy's gonna look at me like I'm batshit crazy.
Bring the Loadvac 9000.
Loadvac 9000.
Yo, Tom the plumber is there. Not cum, and he says too much cum.
It's just fucking crazy to me. Like, even Jesus that was there was like, yo, all of New York City would be fucking clogged if that was the case. Because of how much cum is being dumped in the sewage. It's like, no, Pooch, that's not a real thing. Not. Like,
I didn't say that it clogs your sewage. I said it clogs your shower.
That's not gonna clog your shower.
No, it doesn't.
What?
There's every year, maybe even every semester, it's a prank that goes around the universities where basically like a week or two after kids get back go to school, all the new kids go to the dorms for the first time, and of course they're taking showers, so they're probably jacking off in the shower and shit. And then people prank them. They start putting up these signs talking about, yo, the janitors are saying that all this fucking drains are getting clogged with cum. And so that like always makes the rounds in school. It's fucking hilarious.
That's fucking that's wild.
Yeah.
I wish I would have gone to college, Joe. That would have been a crazy experience.
Yeah, it was less crazy for me because I was broke. So I really just had roommates, and we had off-campus housing and stuff like that. We still had a blast, but it's not quite the movie university experience where, these people are living in dorms and that shit's expensive. Like room and board in universities is like crazy expensive.
Yeah, even the meal plan, which is totally worth it because you can just be the fattest version of yourself, but like shit's pricey.
Well, I think that's it for this episode. We went from superstition, tidy whities, aliens, shower cum
plumbers.
drops. Yeah, this episode is a little off our usual conversations, but I like it. So to all the viewers out there, this is the One Up Podcast. I am your host, El Caballo, aka Tony, here with some of my boys. And we want to thank you guys for watching and listening to this episode, and hope you guys had a good time. And enjoy the rest of your week or weekend. And stay up and keep liking and subscribing to our channel on YouTube and on Twitter and on Facebook. We really need those likes and loves. And subscribe, please. And pass that on to your next mans or your fams or your girl, your sister, your brother, whoever. Thank you guys all. We really appreciate it. Peace.